up, y'all? It's Lisa Vazquez. I just wanted to give you a quick little explanation of what I was doing here for the demo. This is the S2400 by Isla Instruments, and I'm lucky enough to be on the beta testing team with some other artists. So, you know, we're doing some fine-tuning of the firmware to get it ready for shipping out, which should be very soon now for all the early pre-orders. But anyway, yeah, so one of my main focuses for this demo and explanation is the live looping function, which is something that for me personally, I use right now primarily the MPC Live along with TC Helicom Voice Live Touch 2 as my looper, and I was really excited to be able to see what this machine could do here. So just being able to use one machine instead of two. So far, it does not disappoint, and so I'll explain a little bit about that right here. So right now I've got my drum samples loaded in here on bank A along with my sample, which shout out to Samurai, wonderful musician that I got this little thing from. So I got my sequence going here, bank A, and you would press Shift 7 to get over to your live looping, but for this I already have it pre-recorded, so I just go over to bank D by pressing the bank button down here, and within the live looping you have 8 independent looping tracks. With each one you can infinitely loop over, you can undo, also independent volume control over each one. This is very exciting. You got your solo and your mutes, all that fun stuff. So I'll just do a quick little demo of how you build up the loop. Trigger the pad. A, oh, oh. A, oh. A, oh, oh. So now that's saved in here. I can press the B button on here, that'll undo it. Can take it down with the fader. Take off my delay and reverb on my voice. Okay, so I got that done going. Now I've got my synth right here that I can also do the same thing. Here we go. So now those are both saved in here. Press A to keep it in there. Take it out again. So I have all these other ones that were all preloaded in here. So once you're in there and you got your loops going, you can switch back to your bank that has other samples on there. You can have multiple banks with different things going on. Play live drums on top of that. It's pretty full drum loop already, so I don't make it too crazy, but yeah, all sorts of possibilities. Solo my sample, add dynamic, go back into your looping bank, drop out most or all of the loops. Yeah, just lots of possibilities. I'm really stoked on how capable this looper is. So one quick note, right now they're updating the firmware on the daily, kind of like I was saying. So right now I'm only able to go into one channel at a time, even though there's 4 that I guess with one of the next firmware updates, it's going to happen any day now, so it should be shipping out with the units that are shipping out very soon, to be able to use up to the 4 inputs for your live looping. But right now, yeah, like I said, I just throw into a little mixer, and then that way I can put my synth and vocal into the tracks, but I could even put in more instruments if I want. I got my live bass or guitar or whatever. But yeah, super stoked on all the different things you can do here. You got your filter suites, like I already said, independent volume control. It's really great. another little note. So I'm used to using like the 16 pads like on an MPC, and sometimes it just can get a little awkward with the finger drumming, and I feel like with this machine it's a little more intuitive, kind of feels more like a piano to really just like I have got my faders down. Yeah, I mean, it's really just ergonomically, I think it's really nice to be able to have the pad set up like this. You know, it's something that I haven't really done in the past, and to be able to have the volume control, not do as much menu diving, really to get into like the fine tuning of each track. It's just all right here, just laid out. So that in and of itself, like especially for live performance, or even, you know, just jamming out when you're making a track, it's really great. I really like that so far. Can't say enough good things about the live looper, and I barely even, you know, scratched the surface there either. So yeah, you guys, I'll be doing some more demos and updates in the near future. And thanks again, Brad and Isla Instruments, for letting me test this out and, you know, be a part of building up the firmware for everybody to get it on point. So, you know, I have no doubt this is going to be something that people are going to be really excited to use and create some amazing music with. So yeah, again, my name is Lisa Vazquez, and I'll catch y'all later. All right.